Hi guys, so I am back with another video, and we're going to be discussing insecurities when it comes to your locks. First and foremost, I would like to apologize because I did say I was going to do updates on my hair every month, I think. But last semester I am in school, and last semester really got the best of me, so I do apologize for that. But nevertheless, 2020, hey, I just decided that I'm going to actually try to stick to things that I say I'm going to do, because life is always going to be busy, so that can't always be an excuse, right? So right now I'll do a quick little look-see at my hair. I am currently 5 months locked. As you can see, like, my hair is doing really well. It's healthy. It's very frizzy, as you can see. I do the same routine with my hair. I wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks, depending. I retwist my hair. I've been retwisting my hair about every 4 weeks. And I also, this last time I washed my hair with a clarifying shampoo, just because I felt I had put, I oiled it last time with, what is it called? Coconut oil, and it did not agree with my scalp. My hair was extremely flaky and itchy. And so I just kind of wanted to, you know, give it a nice deep cleanse. So I did wash it with the Neutrogena clarifying shampoo, and I think it did really well. After I washed it with the shampoo, I followed it up with my normal shampoo that I discussed with you guys in my last video, and I really like my results. So okay, now on to the video. So first, we're just going to discuss insecurities about your hair and its progression. I know a lot of times I feel insecure about whether my hair is progressing or not, and is it doing the right things? Is it locking the way it's supposed to? Is it supposed to do this? Is it not supposed to do this? Like, what is going on? Because it's truly a process, and a lot of times when I do my research and stuff like that, I find that my hair is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's healthy, it's shiny, even though I don't know if locks are really shiny. Like, it's as shiny as locks can be, let's just say that. I oil my scalp at least once a week, sometimes 2 times a week. I spritz my hair with oil, water, and peppermint oil at least every day. First of all, I love the way the peppermint oil smells, so, you know, but I do it every day to, you know, just make sure that my strands have oil in it, and it's winter time. So I just want to make sure my hair is as healthy as it can be at this time. Let's see what else I do. That's about it. Like, it's growing from the last video. I watched the last video and my hair was literally this big. It was teensy weensy. It was so little. Oh my God. And now my hair isn't long now, but it has progressed so much from that time. So I think even if you aren't going to share your journey with like the world, I think for your own self, you should take a couple pictures. Even if you do it just every retwist, you know, just have those pictures so that you can go back and look at where your hair was at that retwist and where it progressed. Or you could do it like that retwist, and then right before you get a fresh retwist, because our hair does shrink and it looks different from when you have a fresh retwist to, you know, you've worn it for a couple of weeks. Because, you know, my hair, when I have a fresh retwist, it doesn't look as frizzy, and it looks kind of longer. And then as the weeks wear on, it gets frizzy and it kind of shrinks back into this state that it's in now. But yeah, I think that you shouldn't be so hard on your hair and like thinking that it's not progressing, as in watching others people's hair and kind of comparing your hair. I don't think that's a good idea. I think if you're gonna look at someone's hair, you know, you should do it just to kind of see their journey, to see what troubles or like what things they went through with their hair, because maybe you may be going through the same thing, and maybe some of their tips can help you but I don't think that you should be like, oh, their hair is doing this and mine's not. Oh, something's wrong. Like, no, that's just, it's like era where, like, you don't need to have that stress in your life at this point in time. I think if you truly think that something is not right with your hair, I suggest you see a loctician or, you know, someone that you trust that, you know, is good with locks. Like, a lot of people have people in their families that are locked and have been locked for a long time, or friends, you know, if you really think that something is wrong with your locks. But I think a lot of it is like ourselves and thinking like, oh, my hair is doing this fast enough or doing that fast enough. Like, just be patient and just love your hair, and your hair will love you back eventually when it starts to flourish and do what you kind of want it to do, you know. But right now it's doing what it wants to do, because right now it's a toddler and I have a toddler, so I know my toddler does what he wants to do and not what I want him to do. So the next topic is going out. I know a lot of people have stipulations on, you know, how they should look. Like, they don't look pretty enough to go out with their locks. And when I say going out, I mean like to the club or, you know, to the bar with your friends or whatever. People seem to like, oh, what am I gonna do with my hair if I go out? I can't go out with my locks looking like this. Well, let me tell you, you could go out with your locks looking like that and you could be fine doing it. Like, don't let other people's like judgments or what you perceive their judgments will be dictate like your self-worth and how beautiful you look. Because I've seen a lot of women, and to be honest, I think that a lot of that comes from like people with baby locks and people who have like starter locks. And, you know, either you have like really like short locks, even if you've been locked for a long time and your locks are shorter. I feel like we kind of feel that way about our hair because we can't do necessarily a lot of things with our hair that people who have been locked for a long time and they have longer locks, or people who have starter locks but they're long, like they can manipulate their hair in ways that sometimes we can't. And so it makes us feel insecure, you know, and that's a normal thing. But don't dwell in that moment. Like, do your hair, like, think of some styles. Girl, I put 2 ponytails up here sometimes. I wear a lot of scarves. I haven't wore a wig, and I haven't did like braids or faux locks over my locks, but some people do those. If you make the decision that that's the right choice for you, then by all means do it. Makes you feel beautiful. But just, you know what I'm saying, you could just wear your locks out. Like, so I've worn my locks out like just like this to the club before, and you know, I felt beautiful, like, because I'm like, you're not gonna tell me I'm not beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So you just have to be confident and just do you. Like, don't let other people judge you for nothing, basically. I know a lot of people have problems with how their significant other feel about their locks, or they have problems with dating with their locks because they feel like, oh, nobody's gonna want to date me because, like, look at my hair is always looking crazy. Or I've seen where people are like, oh, my significant other doesn't like my locks anymore, or feel some type of way about my locks or whatever. And I just feel like, listen, if having locks is something that you want to do and it's something that makes you feel beautiful on the inside, no matter who you're with, like, at the end of the day, love comes from self. And if you don't feel like, if you don't love yourself and you don't feel beautiful within yourself, nobody's going to be able to bring that to you, because somebody could tell you that you're beautiful all day, but if you lack that within yourself, you're not going to believe what they're really saying. You're just going to be like, oh, thank you. But, you know, because it's Instagram models out here that, you know what I'm saying, are beautiful to me. I think they're beautiful, and people give them affirmations about that all day long, and they still feel like it's something wrong with them and that they're not beautiful. So I just feel like you just have to love yourself first. So, like, don't, like, by all means, if your significant other is just like, hey, won't you try doing this? Like, maybe wear a wig, or, you know, maybe doing faux locks or something. They may just want to see, you know, a switch up or try out different styles. Like, you know, go to a stylist or something. Like, even if you do your own locks, you can always go to a stylist to do the styles for you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, try different things. But at the end of the day, don't be like, oh, I have to take down my locks because Boo said that he gonna leave me. bitch, not. No, but for real, like, nobody's gonna make you happy but you. You can't do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't live your life off of making other people happy about the way you look. Like, that just doesn't make any sense at all. I've seen my boyfriend through a number of things, from his baby fro that was this big, to his locks that was like literally this big, to his beautiful locks that they are now, and I've loved him in every stage. So, because at the end of the day, like, your hair can change. If you can love me with my hair down, or with my hair in a ponytail, or braids, or faux locks, or whatever, a wig or whatever, then why can't you love me with my regular, like, with locks that growing out my scalp? I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe y'all can make it make sense, but I don't understand. So, moving right along. The next one that I've seen a lot is family. Sometimes our family can make us feel insecure because they're like, I know a lot of people with me, they didn't necessarily make me feel insecure. I think they just made me feel like whatever, like whatever, like, you know, whatever. But a lot of people was like, oh, your hair's too soft, it's never gonna lock, right? Okay, anyways, I've seen soft people with soft texture lock their hair all the time, so that's not gonna stop me from locking my hair. And some people, you know, some people's family members just be like, oh, you're ugly with locks, or you look better. You know, they don't necessarily say you're ugly, but they'll be like, oh, you look better when you had straight hair, or you look better when your hair was, when you could put your hair, like, you know, when you had like your afro out, however you had your hair before you got locks. People like to give you like backhanded compliments, like, I see you. But at the end of the day, like, it does not matter. Like, it's the same with your significant other. I feel like we should have that conversation with our family. Like, look, this is what I'm doing with my hair. I like my hair. I'm going to continue to do this with my hair. So if you either you can support me and be on board with my decision, or you can just not say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I like, nobody's like, this isn't your job. Nobody's paying you to say anything about my hair. I don't talk about your hair. It's looking all kinds of ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes it be the people who hair be like falling out. Like, girl, like, your hair's on the floor. Like, why are you talking about my hair at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? So just don't feed into the negativity. Like, please do not feed into the negativity. If you want to lock your hair, baby, lock your hair, because it is what it is. Or if you have locks, like, keep your locks. Like, don't comb out your locks because your significant other or your boyfriend, because it's just not worth it to me. Like, my happiness and my self-worth is up here, and how people think and feel about me is, you can't even see it. It's on the ground, like, at the end of the day. So, moving right along. The next one is a big one, and it's kind of hard to talk about because it's people's livelihood. It's work, and how people feel about your locks in your workplace. So I know some places where people work, they have policies about how they can and cannot wear their hair. One example being the Army, and I could use this because I used to be in the Army. Actually, I'm an Army veteran. But we had restrictions on how we can and can't wear our hair. And at that point in time, when I was in, locks wasn't one of them. Just recently, before I got out of the Army, like at the tail end of me getting out of the Army, they just had changed the policy that women can wear locks in the Army. But it still has to be within a certain regulation as well. So even with that, it's a regulation for that. And I know a lot of other places have these things. So if you just can't like wear locks, and without that job, like, you're just gonna be nothing, then I'm not gonna tell you to take food out your mouth, sis, or bro. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you just can't get locks. But if you can find another job that allows for that, then by all means, drop it and go to that job. Especially if the pay and benefits is better anyway, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's a lateral move, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel better about you. But for the most part, a lot of it is that people just feel like locks is not a professional hairstyle, but what is? I don't know what a professional hairstyle, because I've never seen a hairstyle that said I'm professional. I didn't know that hairstyles could talk and tell you what it is. A lot of it is our westernized ideals that we get from the people who have colonized the US of A, well, this country, that determine that our locks that are not professional, and that's just not true, because no hairstyle is technically professional. In my opinion, no hairstyle can say it's professional or not professional. So, you know, it's all just about how someone thinks or feels, and we all know that the way we think and feel is often kicked to the curb. But I'm here to say no, but for real, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna wear my locks. Like, I don't care what you're talking about. But if you do have those regulations, or if you are seriously worried about those types of things, I think you should look up your company's policy and see their regulations on how people can wear their hair, and if you can work around it. Sometimes if you could put your hair in a style, like I said before, you could just pay for a style. If you don't pay to get your hair retwisted, you could just always pay for a style, or have a friend style it, or yourself style it if you know how. And sometimes the styles of locks are deemed to be professional, like if it's not just worn down. I think sometimes you could wear a wig, so if you feel comfortable putting wigs over your locks, or you know, whatever, or if they just have like that your hair has to be worn a certain way, like in a bun. If your hair is long enough to be in a bun, then by all means go ahead, and if it's not, then you know, try to find ways to work around that. Bobby pins are going to be your best friend. You need to use, you know, connect line hair like I did have before to make a bun, even though I did it as a top knot bun, but it was cute. You can always come up with different types of styles for your locks to try to get around that. But for the most part, in every job, like, you know, people have locks in jobs. Lawyers have locks, doctors have locks, teachers have locks, you know, so just do you. And I think more representation matters. I think the more people that we have in those positions with locks, they will become less stigmatized. So people can stop thinking that way, because it's really like, it's not helping anybody. Like, it's a hairstyle at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't affect my work ethic or anything. Like, I could be a bomb ass teacher, or a bomb ass lawyer, or a bomb ass social worker, or whatever, and you're missing out on that because what, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I know that's a hard one. That's not as easy as the other ones. I would say none of them are necessarily easy, because a lot of those things play on our mental, but that's one thing that is, like, you know, it's people's livelihood at the end of the day. So just try to do what's best for you. You know, join support groups if you feel like you don't have a lot of support at home. I'm lucky because, like I said before, my boyfriend has locks, so he supports me with my locks. It's support groups on Facebook. I'm a part of 2 that I know of. Yeah, part of 2. One of them is called Lady Locks Matter, and the other one is called Starter Locks, and it's for women and men. I think men can be in Lady Locks Matter too. I've seen some in there, but I don't know. You know, it's not my group, but you know, whatever. But yeah, they ask questions. People are able to express, you know, how they feel about certain things. I'm available. You could DM me on Instagram or email me, and I will be happy to be an ear to listen, you know, talk to you and come up with solutions the best way I know how, because I'm all about support and uplifting everybody. Like, there's no need for all the negativity, honestly. And that's pretty much it for this video. My next video, I will be sharing with you guys some of my wrap styles. I get a lot of questions about my wraps and how I lay how I lay my little edges and how they stay all day. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see that? No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, my next video will be about my wrap styles. I can't rap, y'all. Don't, like, not wrap, but no, it'll be about my head wrap styles. I'll do a video on that next, so please stay tuned for that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like, please click that notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a video. Like I said, my videos will be more consistent. I'm thinking about doing every 2-week video at this point. So my next video upload will either be next week or the week after. But if you hit that notification bell, you wouldn't be notified as soon as I upload it. Stay beautiful, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys later.